Hey y'all.
Welcome to the new homestead. This is the first step in our journey to establish a new homestead, and we're starting actually in the fall of our life, starting this homestead completely from scratch, and we want to document it and bring you along, and hopefully we can inspire you to do the same thing if that's a dream that you have. Those of you that have been with us for a while, you know that we only had 2 acres, but it was a very productive 2 acres. We had the log house, and we had our raised beds, and we even had our livestock, and we were actually doing really good, but we had kind of maxed that out, I think, you know. we were really doing good, micromanaging, and pretty sustainable. Not completely sustainable, but we were pretty close, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think at this time in our life, shouldn't we be starting over?
When most people are fixing to retire or have retired and kick back, and they're just going to relax and kind of just go for the ride, you know, and just, no.
I'm not made like that.
No, we're not made like that. And there was several factors that brought us to this point. One of them is we were maxed out land-wise and resource-wise on the other homestead, but also in the fall of our life at our age, and Jerry is 70 and I'm 59, so we are looking at needing to be closer to family, and where we were there was no family within about 3 hours, right? So that was probably the major defining factor in us selling out and starting over. So
you know what? This has been crazy. For the last few months, we've worked ourselves silly.
Well, we did.
But I've had a ball.
Yeah. So this
I
actually didn't start today. This has been going on for a year.
Gone.
Yeah.
The cabin is gone. It is sold.
We sold it, and it really sold really quickly, I think. But we purchased this property exactly a year ago. Yeah. And so we actually have been working on it and moving closer to moving in over the last year, but the summertime got us, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like I said, I have enjoyed this.
Oh, it's been.
I mean, we look around and we're used to everything being organized, and we're not organized.
No, we're not. We'll show you a little bit of that along the way, as you can see behind us too. So
I've had a ball. I've had a ball, and we're just starting. We got a long way to go. This is a project that probably will never finish.
No.
That's the good thing.
No, I don't.
That's the good thing.
We
have
finished.
Something to do.
We had finished there at the cabin, I think.
Yeah, we have done everything we could do, but here we have so much more room.
And resources. The property, 18.5 acres. We own 18.5 acres of cutover timberland, but it was cut over several years ago, so there's been a lot of good new growth back on it.
We've got a long way to go. We're sitting in the kitchen.
Yeah,
we
might want to explain what's going on behind us, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is our plan. So we're going to bring you along from this point forward, but this is not where we started. This has been kind of ongoing for a year, but what we ended up doing was buying a 16 by 40 building, a shed. And actually, it was a repossession that they had on the lot, and someone had taken it, and looks like they had some ideas of turning it into a house. So there was a few walls put up, just stud walls. We had to take all of those out and everything because it wasn't anything like we wanted to use. But if you look behind us, you can see this is a 1950s era sink that we purchased for a little over $100 nearby here. And then my stove is from the cabin, and the reason that stove came with us is because it requires no electricity. It's only pilot lights. It's
an old one.
It's a very old one, but it's in almost new shape. And while it's out, there's a couple of things that needed to be changed out. Simple gas fittings, thermostat, and a couple things, and we're going to do that. So, we did. We replaced the springs on the door, but it is almost off grid. If you have propane, then you've got a stove. So, and we are in hurricane country now. So we went south, which we're very familiar with hurricane country from the past, but it will be functional when the power is out. So completely, even the oven. So That's a keeper. That was coming with me. I didn't want one of the new fancy stoves. That one's coming with me because that's an old workhorse and she's trustworthy. So anyway, so the stove is here. This is the kitchen. And you'll get to see more about it as we progress and we document those things. We're going to document each step, but one of the first videos, hopefully, is the restoration of the sink, and it's not in bad shape at all. So I'm thinking it's not going to take a lot, we hope. So, but we're gonna bring you along for that. So,
we have cleared or opened up a good portion of the land.
And we'll take a tractor ride one day with the camera and show
Yeah,
some
the little
of that.
tractor is not really big enough to clear all this land, but it'll chew on it.
Yes, it will. It's been good. It's been a blessing. I don't know. We couldn't have done anything without it.
Yeah.
You know, we've tore up the bush hog twice, bent the box blade. You know, I was like, bent the box blade, but you know, it's been working, and it's a John Deere and it's a workhorse, so we're proud to have it. But that's where we are. We're beginning a new chapter in our life, and I hope that we can inspire you. If you're thinking, I'm too old to do this, or I'm not able to do this, you can either live your dream through watching us, or maybe you can step out of your comfort zone and reach for that dream and work on reaching that goal. So.
My dream is to do it. I mean, to the actual making it happen.
Yeah, it's not a destination.
I'm excited about the challenges.
It's not a destination. It's a journey. Yeah. So I don't want to get to the destination until the good Lord calls me home. And so I'm hoping that we're always busy doing things because
Lily's here. She's doing her part.
Oh my goodness.
We have her back up coming along.
Yeah, we're back in milk. We weaned. Back again to those of you that have been with us for a while, you know about Lily, our Jersey milk cow. So she's had her calf on her way longer than normal, but it really helped us out. He was 8 months old when we weaned him, and now we're in milk.
She lost her barn.
Yeah, she lost her
barn.
We'll
have her something by the time it gets cold to get under her and Esther.
And I'm going to take you on a tour. Yeah, Esther.
That's Lily's
I don't think I've done a video on Esther. I think I did just a community post showing some pictures.
She's a little over a year old.
Yeah, she's our.
She'll come along, and when we get her and we breed her, and when she gets in lactation, then Lily's going to retire. Yeah,
we're going to retire Lily because Lily has some health issues at calving time that are just very hard to overcome, and we just felt like it wasn't fair to breed her back. She's had 4 calves, 3 of them were problems with each one, and for her sake, we're just not going to.
We got the girls down there.
The girls?
Yeah.
Oh, they don't know about the girls.
Got 4.
We got 4 hogs that we're fattening up to take off, and actually 2 of them are ours, and 2 of them are our daughter and son-in-law. But they have our steer that we took off of Lily because we had to get him away from here to wean him. He's over there, so they're feeding him. We're feeding their hogs. So this is just so much fun.
We got some more girls up here. Well, they're scattered around right now.
Oh, you're talking? Our new laying hens. Yeah, yeah. We're got a new batch of chickens. They're not laying yet. The Delawares, I love the Delawares, but we actually
they sold the place.
Yeah, they did. The ones we had left, we actually split our flock and give our daughter that lives close by, daughter and son-in-law, give them half of them.
Half the Delawares.
Half the Delawares, and then the other half stayed with the property with the new owners. So because they
wanted chickens.
They wanted chickens, and so we left them with them because we had bought these younger hens from the Amish in Randolph, Mississippi. There is an Amish community in Mississippi that a lot of people don't know about. So.
We got the bees over here. That was interesting.
I'm going to tell you, the move was tough because we had to do it in pieces and the traveling back and forth. But I think the hardest thing was moving the bees.
Yeah.
That was the most troublesome.
What had happened, we had the tornado. And that shifted the supers on the beehive.
They were actually kind of sitting like this.
We taped that up and blocked off the door to transport the bees. Well, the bees just gnawed through the tape.
Well, what happened was we thought we was going to get it done and get them here real quick, and we were working that way, but it was hot. and they were
They had to
beginning to
have
heat
some,
up in
yeah.
there, and they had to have more air, so they were actually
But we
chewing
got
through
them
the
here,
tape.
and they're down there
Yeah.
having a ball.
Yeah.
You know?
They're healthy. Actually, we brought those from there, but prior to that, we had set up a hive out here, just setting it up this past spring, and caught a swarm. Wasn't even trying to catch it, but because of the aromas in that old hives, the scouts found it, and we have two. So we ended up with two beehives from that. So,
but
it's a blessing.
anyway, right now we're just putting stuff up, getting stuff out of the way,
Yep.
clearing a little land,
Yep.
and we're gonna start back. We had started on the house, walling it up and everything. We're gonna start back
In
on that.
99-degree weather.
Yep.
When it was
And
so
we're gonna
hot.
get going. It's cooling off. It's been cooling
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's where we are. We're going to bring you along as we start all these new projects. So we invite you to, if you're not a subscriber, we invite you to subscribe. Be sure to hit that like button and come along on this journey with us. And we really do invite tips. If somebody knows something that can help us when we're doing something, throw
if
something in
anybody
the
has a
comment.
desire to do this kind of thing, if we can do it, anybody can do it.
If we can do it, anybody can do it.
You
So,
said
yeah.
fall of life, honey. I'm in December.
He's approaching Christmas.
Yeah.
So, okay, so this is just a quick update, and we invite you to come along on this journey with us. But I'm going to remind you of this. Don't ever forget that your Heavenly Father loves you. And we'll see you on the next video.
Bye.
God bless.